Hi guys, so my name is Katie and this is my first ever video with my face in it. Yeah, hi. So I'm going to be doing an August favourites for my first video just because I thought that way you could get to know me, and also I just want to share some of my favourites. I know that there's not going to be many people watching this, but this is just for myself as well, just so I can like build up my confidence with YouTube. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is beauty favourites, and the first thing I have here is the Cup of Coffee scrub from Lush. I love this currently, it's so good. My skin has been getting really oily recently, but the outside of my face is a little bit dry, so it's just really been helping to like scrub away all the imperfections and get rid of all the dirt, and also like help kind of get rid of all them little dry patches without being too harsh on it, so it actually dries them out more. One thing I have to say about this though is I definitely suggest that you don't use it every single day because it is a scrub. I think I use it about 3 times a week, maybe less, maybe more, depending on how my skin is. I found with this it's not harsh, but it can be a little bit harsh if you overuse it and over scrub. So I tend to put it here and on my face. I don't really put it like anywhere else, like on my legs or anything, just because scrubs tend to like hurt it a little bit. So I have just been using it on my face and on the top of my body. I really love this product because you can just use it in the morning. You don't actually have to leave it on as a mask. I tend to like just put it on my face and like scrub it in if I'm in a rush. But if I'm not, then I just tend to mask it for 5 minutes, let it, like, you know, seep into my skin and really wake my skin up. And that is one thing I love about it, is it does wake your skin up. It is pretty much just coffee grounds, so it does really just like wake up your skin and like just make it a little nicer and better. The next thing is this Tea Tree Body Shop Flawless BB Cream. I don't think you can see it here, but I'll do a close-up. Like I've been saying, my skin's been getting really oily recently, and all the foundations I have are typically for like drier skin because my skin is usually super dry. But I didn't really want to put anything that would have oil in it or make the excess oil in my skin kind of come out throughout the day. So I just got this. It's really light. I'm wearing it today, and I love it just because it is so light and it is just so nice for summer. I know that we're kind of coming out of summer now, you know, we're going into September, so it's going to become quite colder and autumny, and probably my skin will end up drying up again, but I just think it's so lightweight and it's just so lovely for those really hot days. The tea tree in it is just really going to be like an extra step in your skincare while still wearing makeup. So yeah. The other product I have is this Too Faced sketch marker in chocolate chip honey dip. I used to use the black one of this, but I started getting into using brown shades for my eyes just because I think it looks a lot more natural, and like it just wakes you up and kind of opens your eyes a little bit more, which is really nice. I'm trying to kind of get into like the half wing, so I just kind of focus on my wing and don't really like join it up, but it is really hard to do, and I tend to get a bit like eyeliner happy, so I end up putting too much on my eye. My next favourite is a fashion favourite that I haven't been wearing much, but I did buy in the month of August, in the beginning of August, and obviously I haven't been wearing it because they are boots and it's still a tiny bit too hot to be able to wear boots and go out in boots. We have had some rainy days because I live in England, so I have worn them then, but generally it has been too hot. But I'm so excited to get into like autumn and winter so I can start wearing these. And they are just these boots. They're kind of long. I'm really short, I'm 5 foot, so I've never really wanted to buy like knee-high, thigh-high boots. Here's a knee-high. I've never really wanted to buy knee-high boots just because I thought they would cut off my legs and make me look chubbier and generally just shorter. So I was a bit skeptical when I bought these, but I did try them on in H&M. These are from H&M, by the way, and these are really cheap. I can't remember how much they were, but I'm pretty sure they were on sale. But yeah, they go up to your knees. They're really nice, and I'm really excited generally just for winter and autumn to be able to wear these. My next favourite is some home and decor favourites. Like I said, I'm really excited for autumn. I can't wait for autumn and get into the autumn spirit with the boots, and also some of my candles. I tend to not really like candles in summer just because I don't really see a point. Candles for me are more of like a warming kind of autumn, winter, relaxing Sunday thing, or like a night time with like watching Harry Potter or Spirited Away. So I haven't really been using candles throughout August, but I did buy some candles which I have already lit a little bit, and they are really nice. So the first ones I got are these white pumpkin and spice pumpkin ones from TK Maxx. I don't actually know what brand they're from. I think it's DW Home, but I can't explain to you how much I love pumpkins. So lovely. They burn really nicely as well. I find that some candles that you get from like TK Maxx or like Home Sense, they might not burn as nicely, and that's why they're in there, because they're kind of faulty. I think the only thing that's faulty with these is that the wax isn't like evenly distributed throughout it, and it's kind of cracked within. But apart from that, they burn really nicely. You can smell these when they're not lit. So it's great, and when they are lit, they really do fragrance your room and help make it just smell like that autumny, wintry goodness. The next ones are also some candles, and these are the baby powder candles from Yankee Candle. I'm obsessed with Yankee Candles, but they are really expensive, so I tend to only really buy them if there's a fragrance that I really love, and I only ever get them in the little scented tea lights, or like this, I don't know what the small ones are called, but the slightly bigger ones than these, just because I wouldn't really get through a big one, but these ones I know I can get through. And I can't even, like, they smell like baby powder. It smells like what it says they are, but they're just so good and they're so refreshing, and they really do scent your whole room. Like, I have the whole top landing, and if I open my door and I light these, you can smell them throughout the whole landing. So generally they're a good candle, and I love them so much, and they're so good. My other home favourite, and also kind of a random misc favourite if you will, is The Little Book of Witchcraft by Astrid Carvel. I'm trying to like kind of read up on Wiccanism and kind of get into it. My mum is a little bit into it, but I've never really been as into it as she has been. But recently I've just kind of wanted to get into it, and also this is just, it looks really nice on, like, I leave it on here, which is kind of my bedside table, but also just my chest of drawers, and it just kind of fits everything together and just makes it really nice. And it also is just really nice just to read if you don't really know like what to read that night, or if you're just a bit bored and you just want to go through something and just get a bit of knowledge. My next favourite has been maple syrup. I just get the Buckwood one, Canadian maple syrup. So I recently went vegan near the beginning of August, kind of end of July, and I found out how to make vegan waffles, and I bought myself a waffle maker just so I can make these. And I got this from Holland & Barrett, and it's so good. It's in the beginning of the month and I'm pretty much almost out of it. So my other favourite of the month has been, for my like film, has been What Maisie Knew. I love this film. I found it about like 3 years ago on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure they took it off of Netflix, because when I tried to find it again I just couldn't find it. It's brilliant, and it's such a good film, and I wish I could explain how much I love it, but I can't, because it's so good and it makes me cry. Plus Alexander Skarsgård, I think that's how you say his name, isn't it? And let's get real, I'm just going to watch a film because he is in it. So yeah, it's a very chill film that I think you can just watch like on an evening, on like a Sunday night before school, or just you know, just on a weekend when there's nothing to do, or like just after work. And it is just such a nice film, and it's not that long, and it's really easy to follow. You can watch it quite passively and still understand it, which I love, and it's so beautifully done. The music in it is really nice. My other favourite is music, so I have two kind of music favourites of this month, and the first one is NF's Green Light. So if you don't know who NF is, he's basically a rapper, but he's not like a conventional kind of rapper. He's not like Eminem or like Jay-Z or any of them. He raps kind of about his childhood, which is very depressing. But Green Lights, the music video came out recently, and it's such a good music video, it's such a good song, and I love it. And he has so much power when he's rapping, and it reminds me a little bit of like Slam Poetry when he raps, because it is so powerful. It really hits you hard, and it is so good. And if you haven't heard NF before, I really suggest you listen to How Could You Leave Us and I Just Wanna Know, because they're two really good songs that kind of made me fall in love with him, and that they are really emotional. And my other monthly favourite has been the Manchester Orchestra with a Black Mile to the Surface, I think it's called. If you like Sleeping at Last, Amber On, I think you're really going to like this album. It is so relaxing. I love just listening to it before I'm going to bed, and it is really nice, and it's relaxing, and it's just everything I want from music, to be honest. It's just the instrumental is so nice, and the singing with it, it's just... Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know that it's probably not the best, and you can probably hear the fan, and the sound isn't greatest because I live like near a main road, but I just really wanted to try YouTube, so I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and Please subscribe and like this video if you want me to make more videos. Yeah, all of my socials will be linked down below, as well as a bit about me, I guess. So yeah, bye. I generally think my other music favourite of the month has been the Manchester